So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Time for the first of the anthems. Now that was impressive. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Berger tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Over to the right flank. Looking for the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Odegaard. Bellingham. James. And he cuts out the supply. Odegaard. Here's Berger. Now it's Kane. Now it's Madueke. Can he get it through? James. Crosses it in here. It should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Berger. Now it's Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Swung over. Now it's Gordon. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for me.
Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Haaland. So what can they make of this? Berger, distributed tidily. He's picked his way through, and here's Haaland. Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gordon. And across it goes. Madueke receives it in a wide position. And it's Rice. And he's let fly. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Anderson. It's a really well-measured ball. Anderson. In by James. And it's claimed by the keeper. Rice makes the interception. O'Reilly. Gordon gets into a good position. Played out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Kane! No, not quite. Now it's Kane. Berger.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Decent chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, sweet feet. He'll try from distance. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Surlot. Stones clears without hesitation. Now it's Kane. He's in plenty of space here. That has been knocked clear. And we have our very first corner. Norway have the chance to go the other way. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he's forced to go back.
Norway really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Madueke deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's always worth looking at these international matches.
Yeah, and it will be interesting seeing how the players react, because one or two new to the international scene, so nerves might play a part. You either settle quickly for your country or it takes a bit of time. We'll see what's the case here.
Norway in action for you here today against England. Well, this is a match-up between two international teams today. The disadvantage, Alan, is that they don't play together very often. The positive, of course, is they are the country's very best players.
They are indeed, and we have got some quality players to enjoy out there today, but as you say, not all of them have played together too often, so there might be a slight lack of understanding at times.
Here is the starting 11 for Norway today. Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager, who does like to fill his midfield.
Great interest back in England, of course. Delirium, really. with the World Cup progress, only England's third ever World Cup semi-final, and they got through to that stage earlier on by winning a World Cup penalty shootout. Historic moment.
Yeah, and that's got to do them good going forward into the next few tournaments. The fact that they have got that off their backs now, got to give them confidence.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
This is the selection from the England manager. Ashley Young starts with Kieran Trippier as the wide defenders. Dele Alli starts with Jordan Henderson in midfield. Raheem Sterling starts up top with Harry Kane. So the first touch, and the ball is in play. Off we go. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Kane. Henderson. Opportunity in a wider area. That's safely away. Henderson. Ashley Young. Henderson. Here's Ali. Kyle Walker. Kane! Bounce back off the post. He's got it away. El Yunusi.
So close to taking the lead there, but the woodwork denying them. Just got to keep playing the way they are. Playing some good stuff at the moment.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Saw the pass coming and got there first. He's cut it out. Jordan Henderson. Here's Harry Kane. Here's Ali. Well, I like the look of this attack. Dele Alli. And the responsibility for crossing is Walker's, and that will clear the danger. Johansson. Love to hear what you think about Harry Kane. Not just the goals that he gets, but his all-round contribution as well.
Well, it's difficult for these defenders to earmark a weakness because I don't think he's got one.
Young. Sterling. It's a defender on top of his game here, and certainly on top of the opposition then. Kyle Walker. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Here's Ali. Here's Sterling. Jordan Henderson. But could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Josh King trying to find a way through here, probing away. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Henderson. Kyle Walker. Walker's lost the ball here. Johansson. El Yunusi. Johnson. Good challenge. Henderson. Kieran Trippier. Here's Ali. Henderson. Jordan Henderson anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. And then he went, just diverted it away. Henderson. Walker. It's Lingard. Kyle Walker. Couldn't keep it, Kyle Walker. Nordtveit. Johansson. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Kane.